That's okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Find Me a Medium. You're with me, myself, Michaela Smith, and Toni Coppins. And I hope wherever you are, you've got the lovely weather we have here in Birmingham, UK. I don't always get drawn straight to somebody. Sometimes I give off a message and it connects to somebody. Sometimes I get drawn to a person. It's however spirit wants to work with me. Toni, how do you actually work?
I usually go by and knowing, and they usually come to me and give me like signs and thoughts and words. I don't actually see them. I just sense them, and it's that knowing. I've got the knowing.
There we go.
And they always give me what they look like, or parts of what they look like, and then they give me pieces of who they're drawn to as well, just to break it down.
Lovely. So that's how Toni works too. So I don't know whether, do you want to start, Toni, or do you want me to start?
I don't see any comments.
Have you gone, if you look over on the chat and then click over onto comments.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, Toni, we cannot hear you. It's an echo. And right, and you're having trouble to hear Toni. Are you hearing me okay, Anne?
Oh, I see the comments now.
Yes, thank you. Right, so Toni, you've got a little bit of an echo.
Have I? Oh. That's a shame. Oh, well, maybe I've got the echo from our friend Stacey. Is it really bad?
I don't know. Right, Toni, you echo. Right, so what we'll do, I don't know whether, have you got more than one page open, Toni?
Oh, I do.
Try closing the pages up and see whether that helps.
Okay, I could do it. I'll just minimise it. Okay, what about now?
Right, is that better with Toni now, ladies? Right, close your Facebook down, Toni, if you've got Facebook open, and just keep StreamYard open.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. Okay, see you soon.
Oh dear. Right, I don't know what's gone on, but anyway, I'm going to carry on. Let's see where we're going, and hopefully Toni will join us. Right, so I know I've got a gentleman who steps forward. He's of tall build, um, and he would have been very slender. And he tells me that when it was his funeral, he had an open casket. Would anybody understand that? There was an open casket. Because he shows me being in the open, laying the open casket with a suit on, very, very smart. Yes, Nicola, I can see your comments. Right, Charlene Shas, was it your dad? Okay, thank you. Hello, Tony, you're back.
Yep.
Lovely, let's
I said,
hope
did I?
everything's okay. I'm going to carry on with this message and we'll take it from
Okay.
there, right?
No,
Okay,
go for it.
Charlene. So, would you understand that Dad was a very, very proud man? Very, very proud in the way he would come across, the way he would dress, the way he would speak, and he shows me that he was, although there was the serious side to him, but there was also the very, very loving side to him, because that's what Dad makes me feel. He makes me feel that he could be very, very serious, but there was also a very loving side to him, and he was very, very proud. He was proud of his family, his home, the people that was around him, his children. I felt that the pride was just beaming from him, because that's how he makes me feel, that he was so, so proud. Um, he also mentions, I don't know whether you would understand me, but he's showing me a four-leaf clover. Would you understand that, Charlene, why he's showing me a four-leaf clover? Comments are a little bit behind, so we're waiting for him to catch up a little bit. But he's showing me a four-leaf clover. And then with that, I also get a connection with, he's saying Dublin. So would you understand that? Right, yes, you're a medium myself. Okay, thank you. Would you understand that he's showing me a connection to Dublin? Because he's mentioning Dublin. And then why he's mentioning Dublin, the song's playing in my ear, in Dublin's fine city where the girls are so pretty. That's how I'm hearing, and that's how he's showing it, mate. Would you understand that? Why I'm getting that? Right, okay. Right, because that's what I'm getting, the song, and he again is very, very proud of that, because he again is showing me that the pride again is just booming off in what he's going on and he's singing it. Now, would you also understand why he's showing me his feet? When I say feet, he's showing me his shoes, and these are brown shoes, and he's showing me his shoes. Right, okay, Leona, will you just keep hold to this as well, because it could be a split message. Yes, to do either. Right, okay. So it may be a split message. It may be. We'll just see how it goes. So I'll just keep on giving off, and let's see, and take what you can from it. Right. Again, also, he had big feet. Okay. So would have that been something that would have been joked about? Because Charlene, I'm feeling that he wants to draw my attention to his feet, and he keeps on looking down and laughing at his feet. So whether was that something that was joked about, because I feel that that's what he keeps on saying to me about, look at my feet. But it's not his feet, it's his shoes, his footwear. Yes, he was a size 12. Thank you very, very much. Right, that makes sense. That's why he's showing me his feet, and he's drawing my attention to his feet. So with that, would you also understand that Dad suffered either with his hip or his leg? Because I'm feeling that I've got pain from my hip and my leg. Look, it may be a sciatica problem or something, or is it yourself? But I'm feeling I've got pain in my hip and in my leg. Hello to everybody who's joining. Would you understand that? Why he's showing, he's drawing my attention to my hip and leg. Upon that as well, I'm also getting a tightness around here with Dad. I broke a leg. Thank you very much. Right, that's what he's doing then. He's showing me that. I'm getting a tightness around here with Dad. Would you understand that? That Dad's got, there's a tightness there. And I'm also, she can't walk, thank you. Right, so I'm also as well, with Dad, I'm also getting a taste, like as if my taste has gone. Like there's no taste. I'm swallowing a lot. There's lots of. I'm trying to make saliva build up. My mouth's very very dry. Would you understand that? He had lung cancer. Thank you very much. Right. Would you understand that why Dad is telling me that he keeps on swallowing and it's like I've got no saliva. My mouth's so dry. I need to. Would you understand? Yes, he could need. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for that. I understand that. That's just bringing that across. Right, so I'm going to ask Dad what Dad's come forward for. Okay, right, so Dad's also showing me a cat. I don't know why, but he's showing me a cat. I'm just having glimpses of this cat, and he's showing me this cat. So I don't know whether you've had a cat or he had a cat or that was important to him, but he keeps on showing me this cat, and this cat is like almost more tiger coloured, multicoloured. That's what he's giving me. So I don't know what the relevance with that. Um, okay, and I also have cats, right? Okay, so Leona, please listen in, take what you can. Right, okay, thank you. Right, so okay, right. So the reason Dad's come through, Dad's telling me about, I don't know whether it's with yourself or whether it's with Mum, but he's showing me a lower, he's giving me a lower stomach pain. How can I put this in a lovely way? I.e., like with my womb, them lady parts, them kind of way. I'm feeling the pain in that area. Would you understand that? Because that's what Dad's saying, and he's saying about there's been a bit of a few problems going on in that area. Would you understand that? And what he's actually coming through for, I think he can. Being tested for ovarian cancer, right? Thank you, Leona. So I do think this message is going in two ways. I do think we could have a split message here, right? So because Dad's coming through and he's giving lots of healing. Right, well, I'm being told not to be afraid. You know, go and do what you've got to have done. Get everything done. We're not doctors on here. We don't diagnose and all that. And it'll be for the best. Everything will work out for the best. And he's with you and he's sending all that love and support. And he's telling you that you're not alone. He's there for you. And I think with that, I'm going to leave his love with you. And thank you very, very much, Leona and Charlene. Charlene for working with me. Charlene, it was about, I was asking about lower stomach pain, like ovarian, womb, that kind of area, ladies' problems. I was feeling that's why Dad had come in to bring healing. So I don't know whether you can understand that too, Charlene. But he's telling me to tell you that you must go and get it sorted. there's no point in sitting and worrying. You need to go and get them sorted, get it sorted. Leona, believe me, there's always somebody, there's something that can help you. Get in touch with your local social services or something. I'm not saying that they're putting them into any kind of care, but there will be help for you. Please get help. Don't suffer on your own. And with that, I'm going to leave the love of spirit with you. And thank you very, very much for working with me. And I'm going to pass you over to our lovely Toni.
Thank you, Michaela. That was a really beautiful message. Thank you. Okay. Hi, everybody coming in. First of all, I got straight away a man, and he's also brought in a black and white dog, a little one, a little black and white dog. He's also bringing me in that he had heart problem. That's how we heart problem.
Toni, have you got your Facebook? Have you got? She's got a Facebook closed down now. Right, okay. Is everybody else having problems with hearing Toni, or is everybody okay with Toni? You echoing Toni again? I don't know why.
Because I'm going through your messenger.
Don't know what might be happening. Have you checked your settings on to make sure that check your settings, Toni, and just say on your settings, have a look and see whether that you've got it on full high definition, your camera, audio, echo cancellation. Have you got an echo cancellation on the audio on the settings?
I'll have a look, but I don't think so. I'll have a look. Oh, what's it called? Minimise. There we go.
On your settings, Toni, when you get to your settings, there'll be camera, audio, virtual background and hotkeys. Click on audio on the left hand side and then it'll say reduce background noise. Have you got that?
I can't find the camera bit. I've got connection, sounds, notifications, display, wallpaper, themes, home screen, lock screen.
Nothing for audio. Right. While Toni's messing around with the settings, I'm going to carry on again, and just because the time's going on, so I'm going to carry on and see where we're going, and let Toni play around with her settings at the moment because we're having some echoing. Okay, right. So I know that I've got a lady coming forward, and this lady is mentioning Margot, the name Margot. Would anybody understand that this lady who's giving me the name Margot? Now, Margot's can either be connected with her or herself, Margot. Would anybody understand the name Margot with this lady? Margot may be short for something, so Margot. Or it sounds very definitely Margot. My nanny's spirit's called Margaret. Thank you, Kim. Okay, lovely. So would you understand, Kim, that Margot would have been something that would have been shortened for your nan's name? because that's how she brought it through, Margot. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on because we are running a bit behind with this comment. So Kim, also, I'm going to just go on with the information that I've got. I've got this lovely lady here. She's coming in and she's giving me a ball of wool. I've just recently started knitting and learned to knit. So she's bringing me a ball of wool. Would you understand that? Would she been good at knitting? Would have she? Because she's bringing me a ball of wool and she's giving that to me. Right, thank you, Charlene. Please listen in as well. And this lady's bringing in this bowl of wool, and she's saying to me, try that. So I think she would have been quite a keen knitter. She would have been very good at what she did. But she's also mentioning to me, always knitted, that her arthritis in her fingers and her hands didn't help her as time passed. She struggled with knitting because I'm feeling I've got arthritis in my fingers. My fingers are really, really, really stiff. Right, so I'm feeling that. Right, yes, that's right. Would you understand that in the earlier days she would have knitted things for you? And when I say knitted things for you, she's giving me mittens, and she's bringing me mittens. Would you understand the mittens? And she's showing me mittens that are all different colour, not gloves, mittens where you just get the thumb part and that the part you put your hand in. That's how she's showing me. She's bringing them through to me. So and she's also saying about scarves too. So would you understand that she would have knitted you scarves and mittens as a child? Right, thank you, Kim. Because she's showing me these mittens and scarves, and yes, she did. Thank you very much. Because I feel that there wasn't just yourself, there was many that she would do this for. I feel that there'd be more than one, more than yourself. There'd be more, because she's showing me that she's working so much on one, and then she's starting and lifting and picking up another, and then she's trying to keep level with every bit of work that she's doing. This is what she's showing me. Also with this lady, she's bringing me a black and white cat in. She's showing me a black and white cat, Charlene, if that makes sense to you. I don't know why, but she's showing me this black. And yes, thank you, Bernie. It's beautiful. The black and white cat. And this black and white cat's going round and round my legs and in and out my legs. So I feel like this cat would have been very, very on you. Right, yeah, I should a medium as well. Okay, let's see how we go. But this black and white cat's going in and out my legs, and I'm feeling that it's for a reason that she's showing me that. Okay, lovely, thank you. Right, also with this lady, she just made me feel a little bit disorientated, like I'm a little bit off balance. So I don't know whether you would understand that. She's making me feel a bit off balance. Thank you. I can take that away now. And also, like, I'm a bit confused. I'm feeling confused and disorientated, and I can't quite get my words out what I want to say. The words are there. I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out how I want them to. Okay, thank you with that. Well, I'm going to just finish this off so we can see if we can get Toni back for a message. I'm asking her what. Okay, so I don't know whether you've just been seeing or recently been seeing white feathers, because she's giving me white feathers that she's leaving them around, and I feel that she's leaving them around for you. She's saying for your work, for you. I feel like you're asking for signs that you're on the right path, and white feathers are being left for you on your path. So I don't know whether you're noticing them around. If you're not, look out for them, because I feel that white feathers are being left for you as a sign that you're on the right path. Oh, we see white feathers, thank you. So this is what they're saying to me, to give to you that you are on the right path. The white feathers are a sign from spirit to say that, and they're just telling you to keep on with what you're doing, and they're supporting you in everything. Lovely, thank you. And with that, I'm going to leave this beautiful, beautiful ladies love with you, and I'm going to leave a love of spirit, and I'm going to try again. Hopefully, Toni, fingers crossed.
Testing,
Testing
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
I'm not getting the echo, it's just the viewers. Right, is everybody
Hello,
hearing?
Hello.
Right, thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Charlene. Is everybody hearing Toni better now?
Hoping that you
Hoping that
are.
you are.
Otherwise, I don't know
Otherwise,
what
I
else
don't know
to
what
do.
else to do.
Because I'm on
Because I'm on
StreamYard as well, and
StreamYard as well,
everything's
and
closed
everything's
down.
closed down.
Nope.
No.
No other pages open. Right, Elaine Stone Ice is saying that she's hearing you better. Still
Oh, well.
echoing.
Well.
Right, right, Toni,
And
I
I
think
write
what you
the
should
Write the
messages
messages
down.
down.
I think what you should do, Toni, is just give your message, and let that they're hearing you okay, but there's an echo. Give off your message. Right, try taking your headphones out, we're being told. Toni,
Sorry.
can you actually work without the headphones?
I'm off them.
I'm off them.
Oh, she's off them. Right, so I think what we'll do, Toni, is we'll start giving off your message, and let's see where we go with that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, somebody will hear. If not, I can always relay what you're saying.
Okay.
If
If they
If they can't
can't
understand,
understand, I'll start
I'll
writing
start
it
writing
down.
it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
So
I hope you
I
guys
hope
can
you guys can
understand this. This
understand this.
is a
This is a
male,
male,
and he's a
and he's a
fatherly
fatherly
figure.
figure.
He
He
passed away
passed
with a
away
heart
with a heart
problem,
problem,
heart attack.
heart attack.
He had a
He
black
had
and
a
white,
black and
has a
white,
black and
has a
white
black and
dog
white
with him.
dog with him.
What else is he
What else is he
saying?
saying?
He's saying
He's
he's
saying
very
he's
close
very
to
close
this
to this
person,
person,
and I'm
and
feeling
I'm
like
feeling
it's
like it's
his
his
daughter.
daughter.
That's what I'm
That's
getting.
what I
It's
was
his
getting. It's
daughter.
his
So
daughter.
we've got a gentleman. We think he's looking for his daughter. He passed with heart issues, or a heart attack. He's got a little black and white dog with him. And can anybody relate to this? We've got my father passed with heart issues, T. Smith. You want to give a little bit more, Toni?
He's also
saying
that
that
you guys
you
got a lot
guys
of
got a lot of
memories
memories
together. You went
together. You
out a
went
lot,
out a
and
lot, and
I'm sort of
I'm
getting
sort of getting
to beach
to
and
beach and
farms a lot
farms a lot
outside
outside
stuff.
stuff.
It was
It was
all
all
outside.
outside.
So there's a lot of outdoors memories with this man. Would you understand that?
Yes.
And I'm also
And I'm
getting
also
fishing
getting
as well.
fishing as well.
We've also got Kim as well, that's saying her uncle was very close to her, had serious heart disease and a little brown and white dog. So maybe we had farms in the family, and we still have as well with T. Smith. So maybe the information will part in a little bit, or it may be a split message again, Toni. So I'll just carry on.
Okay, I'm getting
blue.
blue. I'm getting a blue. Lights wearing blue.
Wearing blue.
Lights
The
wearing
lights
blue.
wearing blue.
Nicola, sorry, Toni, we're next for a fortnight today. So it's every other week. at 10:30. Thank you for
Well,
being with us.
mine's all down now.
Okay then. Tony's going to
Okay.
write a message down. She's going to write a message down, and then what I'll do is I will carry on, and Tony can give off the messages in the chat. If that's okay, Tony?
Just sit next to comment. Oh, there we go. Join the chat. It's not letting me. Sorry, guys.
Join. Have you pressed join the chat, Tony?
I didn't. It's put me off somewhere else now. I don't know what. I think it's my device.
It might be the signal because you're in Australia. Are you in Australia?
I'm in New Zealand.
New Zealand. So it might be the signal.
Yeah. It's a shame because this message was really important because this person was his daughter was really worried and sad and upset still. It's so close.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to give her comfort.
Right. So what Tony's saying is, if this is dad or uncle or whatever, he's come through. His message has come through to give you some comfort because he feels that you've been very, very upset of late, and that's why his message is about. I don't know whether you'd understand that. Blue lights as in an ambulance. Would that mean, would the blue lights be as in an ambulance or Tony? Right, Tony's gone again. Right, we're losing Tony off and on. Right.
Hear you now.
Yeah, I can see. Well, I can't see you, Tony. I can hear you.
But am I better?
I can hear. I had never had an issue with you, but can everybody hear Tony well now that she's not on screen? No, still can't understand.
Really?
Yeah, echoing again.
Because he's saying that he's saying an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so she hasn't been eating very well.
Right, so Dad's saying
like that.
Right, so Dad's saying about an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so he feels that you've not been feeling too well, and I don't know whether you'd understand that. That's what the Dad's saying, or uncle.
Eating very well.
And you've not been eating too well.
And he worries about you losing too much weight.
And he's worried that you you'd lose too much weight. This is what Tony's message is.
And he just wants her to look after herself.
Right, and he just wants you to look after yourself.
And he's there only a thought away.
And he's just a thought away. That's the message that Tony wants to get over from Dad.
And she does hear him when the light, these two signs when the light switches on and off, and when he knocks on the wall.
Right, so Dad also gives off two signs where the light switches on and off, and also he knocks on the wall.
And he's very proud of her.
And he's very proud of you. So take what you can of that message, that lovely message of Tony, and Sorry, we're having problems.
Yeah.
Right, T. Smith, her daughter's light goes on and off and always knocking on the wall, which scares her. So I think you would maybe with them.
They can
They can
always
always
ask for
ask
them
for
to
them to
ask for a
ask for
different
a different
sign
sign
to
to
match
match
the
the
nicer
nicer
sign.
sign.
Right, so if you
Maybe a
Maybe a
butterfly.
butterfly.
right, if you're scaring your daughter, can you ask? You can ask for a different sign and ask for maybe a butterfly or something like that, and to stop with giving you them signs that way, because sometimes it's just a way of getting our attention, and that's what I think
Yeah.
spirits do. So if you can just say, you know, can you show me in another way, and i.e. a butterfly, feathers or whatever, then you'll get that. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Tony.
Oh, right.
Right,
They
they
understand it?
understand it.
I'm just waiting for my daughter's not getting on. Thank you. No feedback up to now, Tony. Tony, but whether
But
they've been.
but
But
previously.
previously.
Yes, I was understanding what you were saying.
Oh, great.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry
Thank
about
you.
that.
Sorry
This is
about that.
so
This is so
frustrating.
frustrating.
There's always blitz on here, don't worry. A spirit playing with us, Tony, I think.
It's all right. At
It's
least
all
the
right. At
message
least the
got
message
through
got
that you
through.
came
Yes,
in.
that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Geraldine Owens, would you understand a lady in spirit that comes over like as a mum? Would you understand mum? Or would have been a mum figure towards you? Would you understand that? This lady is making me cross my arms. So I know this lady would have been one to say her piece and wouldn't have cared, and she would not have, you know, not spared anybody. If she wanted to say something, she would say arms crossed and she would speak her mind. Would you understand that, Geraldine? Yes, mum. Okay. Because this lady's making me feel like, well, are you actually going to listen to me? Are you going to take notice that I'm stood here waiting? That's how she's coming across to me. Not in a bad way, but she would have liked to have been heard. When she wanted to say something, she would like to have been heard. Well, she would have made herself be heard. Right, with this lady, I'm feeling like there's a numbness on my one side. I'm feeling very numb. Would there have been a stroke condition connected to this lady? Because I'm feeling like, or there's numbness all on this one side. Because I'm feeling that I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be a nuisance. I am independent and that's the way I want to stay. Would you understand that? Because that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I don't want to burden anybody. It's not my way. Not a stroke. Okay, so would you understand the numbness in this one side, the feeling in my hand, I'm getting it in my hand and my arm. Would you understand that? Was that with yourself, or is it with mum? Because I'm thinking, oh, she's trying to tell me about something or somebody or condition to do with this arm. Right, okay, right. So now she's telling me when I'm asking her, I'm going in a little bit more. This is like a carpal tunnel syndrome or something like that. So I'm feeling like somebody is having a problem here with their arm and their hand, and would you understand that? Okay, right. So partner. But would you also understand that the need to use my other hand to do what I need to do, to guide the other hand? Would you understand that? Because I'm feeling like I need to use this hand to guide the other one into the direction where I need to go or what I want to do, because this hand's not playing ball. And she's giving me the feeling that I need to rub because I've got an ache. I'm aching my hand on my arm. I want to, right, and thank you. Right, because I'm feeling like I need to rub, and there's a dull aching, and it's really like getting me down. Yes, okay. So I think what she's trying to say is she's just trying to give over some information and just to let me know who I'm working with. I think she just wants to mention that because I feel like that he's really, really suffering a lot more than he actually lets on. And pain-wise, it is quite lowering. I feel that I feel very down and lowering. That I'm feeling that that it's mothering me, and that's how I'm feeling. And I think she wants to get that through because I feel like he feels that it's not quite fully understood about what he's actually going through. I don't know whether you understand that, but she's making me feel that. Okay, all right then. Okay, right. Okay. So would you understand why Mum is also mentioning? I don't think this is with your partner. I think maybe with yourself about a salty kind of taste in my mouth she's giving me. And cancer, it may be your partner, then she might be right, because she's saying she's giving me a salty taste in my mouth, and it is quite it's bitter, horrible, and she's giving me that, and it feels like no matter what, yes, you do. What I do, oh, in my mouth, it's not going away. I feel like it's there a lot, and I feel like it's there when I drink or when I eat. I've got that taste, and it's horrible. What she's saying to me is we don't diagnose anyhow, but I'm going to give you what she's saying. She thinks it's to do with some kind of dental issues, if that you understand that, something to do with the mouth or some kind of dental issues. That's what she's saying. She's also saying to me, there's life in the old dog yet, with her arms crossed again. I wonder if you understand that. There's life in the old dog yet. So I think you've been worrying about your partner and his health and and she's trying to say to you, there's a lot more life in the old dog yet. Yes. And this is how she's coming over. Right, would you understand why Mum's showing me blinds, new window blinds? She's showing me new window blinds. I don't know why, but the message, I'm just a postman. I'm giving you what she gives me, and she's showing me blinds. So whether you're thinking about having new blinds or you've just recently had new blinds. Right, that was her saying. Because what she's saying she's quite jealous of these windows. So I think in a very nice way, she would have, whatever you've had done to your windows, or you're planning on having done to your windows, you would have said, what do you think, Mum? And she would have gone, oh, it's all right. But not really what I would have had, but really a bit envious. Would you understand that? Because she's making me feel that I'm a bit envious. Right, yeah, right, there we go. And she's making me feel a bit envious about these new blinds. So I don't think it would have ever been in a bad way, but you know, Mum could have, you know, been very envious and would have been, they're all right, not really my type, but actually really like them, because that's how she's making me feel. But are you actually thinking about decorating too, Geraldine? Because I'm feeling new wallpaper going up and new decorate, and she's doing exactly the same again. It's all right, not really my taste. Would you think? Would you understand why she's showing me that? I'm asking her now about. She's telling me that you've thought. I'm not saying you don't think of her a lot, but just recently, Mum's been on your mind a lot, and you've been hoping and praying that Mum's okay. And she's saying she's okay, she's fine, she's around you all the time. Um, I feel that you, yes, your bedroom, because I feel that you may smell Mum occasionally, because I'm feeling like that she comes past you and you say, that smells like Mum, and I'm getting a beautiful smell. So what Mum's trying to say is she knows that you're going through an awful lot, and she would have supported you so much on the earth plane and been there for you. But she's saying even not while she's not on the earth plane, she's still supporting you from spirit, and she's still around you, and she's trying really, really, really hard to show you that she's around you. And when you say, oh Mum, that's how I feel. Oh Mum, that's how you what you're saying inside. She's saying, I'm here, I'm right by you, I'm right by your side, I'm holding your hand, and we'll do this together. And with that, I'm going to leave Mum's love with you. Absolutely lovely lady. And thank you very much for working with me. We've got Toni back again. Let's see again. Third time's okay. Right, Toni, can you say something? And let's see if we've got a better.
Okay, what about now?
Everybody, how are you hearing Toni?
Everything okay?
Everything okay?
I hope.
I hope.
You're welcome, Geraldine. She's very happy. Still echoing, Toni.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I don't know what to
I don't
do.
know what to do.
You can't. It's just a technical glitch. So there's not
Yeah,
much
because I
we
wanted
can
Yeah, because I
do.
wanted to this last week.
Last time.
Last time.
No.
Not last
It's
time.
sometimes,
Last time.
if you remember last time, it was me who had the problem.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. It
that's
was
right.
too.
It was too.
Yeah, so now it's gone the other way. And it must
Oh, well.
have something
Oh,
to
well.
do. If you remember last time, you was on
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
before I come on. And now this time I was on before you. So whether that, I don't know whether that's worked out that way, I haven't got a clue. But we're on 20 past 11, so it's okay, Toni, just one of those things. But thank you, Rebecca, for understanding. Thank you for everybody understanding.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna go.
Oh,
lovely.
it's lovely.
I'm gonna go again with another message because we are
Yeah,
running
go
out
for
of
it.
Go for
time.
it.
And Toni, bless us, tried her hardest to get on, but we haven't had much luck. But hopefully, fingers
okay.
crossed for next time. Hi, Tani. Hi to everybody who's joining. Thank you for joining us. We have got 10 minutes left, so I'm going to give off another message and let's hope to see if we can get it to go to somebody. Right, okay, so I've got a man with me and he's showing me that he would have worked doing some kind of groundwork because I'm seeing a big digger. I know that he's a smoker because he's got a cigarette hanging out the side of his mouth. And I know that he would have wore a shirt for working, and it's striped shirt that he's showing me, and a waistcoat. And he's saying waistcoat, but it's a waistcoat that he's showing me. So I know this man, the worked on the ground, but he would have wore a waistcoat. If anybody can recognise this man, I'm not getting whether he's dad or anything yet. I'm just getting that he would have been a groundsman. He would have worked on the ground because he's showing me a big digger, and he's got a cigarette hanging out the side of his mouth, and it comes through the shirt and a waistcoat, and he's got jeans and work boots on. So up top, he would have always had this waistcoat on when he went out working, because he keeps on bringing my attention to this waistcoat. Right, he's telling me as well, I was a little bit thin on top on his hair. So he's mentioning that I was a little bit thin on top. So, and I know that this man did wear glasses too. He's showing me a pair of glasses and he's putting them on. So he's got hair at the sides, but not much on the top. Anybody can take this gentleman. I also know, even though this man wore glasses, he still would have squinted a bit when he was looking at things, because I feel like his prescription wasn't perfect for his eyes, because he keeps on looking, coming over my shoulder and looking at the names as I'm scrolling, and he's looking up and down, but he's having trouble to see the names. Right, we're going to change this round in a different way. Right, would anybody understand this man as a neighbour, somebody that would have been not a family member, a neighbour or a friend? Because I'm feeling the distance as a relationship's not like father or uncle. I'm feeling it was a bit, my partner was a builder. Okay, let's see where we go then, Alison. Would you understand the, can you give it a name? Right. So I'm getting, I don't know whether this is his name, but he's giving me the name Bob. So Bob short for Robert, but he's saying Bob. Would anybody? Right, okay. He's saying Bob the builder. So that's how he would have been recognised as, Bob the builder. Well, Alison, would you understand that? Would have been called Bob the builder? Because he's laughing and when he says it. And would you understand that this man, you never really seen him without a cigarette in his mouth, at the side of his mouth, because I feel like he was quite a big, heavy smoker. It was almost like acid out one. It was literally lighting another one up. Or didn't smoke it half the time, just held it in the side of his mouth and puffed on it like somebody would do on a pipe or something like that. Do you understand that? Because I'm feeling that quite, and I'm feeling like very chesty with this man, that I'm coughing a lot, that I'm very, very chesty. Yes, he put his hand into me. And I'm feeling like I'd be coughing, but with a cigarette in my mouth. Would you understand that? Because that's how he's making me, he's showing me that he's coughing and he's got a cigarette in his mouth and he's still got the cigarette puffing away. And he doesn't actually put hand to mouth a lot. He just puffs and smokes it as he goes along. Okay. Would you understand that he was very genuine person, but very generous with his money? Would you understand that? Because I'm feeling like I'm a hard worker, I earn my money, but I'm quite happy to give it out, and I've got my wallet and I'm quite happy to give it out. Very, very generous. In fact, a little bit too generous with his money. And sometimes he could be taken advantage of for his kindness there. And he's saying his possessions he had was was few, but very, very, very important to him. He's saying he wasn't the kind of man that needed much. He just needed to be happy, and that's all that mattered to him. Money wasn't important. He knew he needed money to live and to survive, but it wasn't important to him. So that's why his generosity he would just give, and he wasn't bothered. He's saying that if anybody needed it more than him, he was happy to help or give. And he didn't expect it back. That's what he's saying. He was quite happy to give. But would you understand why he's saying the words he's saying to me is, oh, my guts are playing me up, and he's rubbing his stomach. Would you understand that? And he's saying my guts are really playing me up. Would you understand why he's saying that to me? And he's making me feel with that I've got like a lot of acid reflux, and I'm struggling with what I eat and what, you know, and everything I seem to eat turns my stomach, makes my stomach bad. And I'm feeling that although he was on the bigger side, that there was quite a lot of weight loss with this man because of his stomach and the way he was feeling. We are running out of time, so I'm going to cut this off as much as I see what this lovely man's come through. Right. Okay. Always have gut problem. Alison, why he's come through, I'm asking him. He's saying that he doesn't feel that you're taking quite good care of yourself, and that he's been concerned about you. And he's saying that he wants you to start putting yourself more first as priority. He feels that you're not prioritizing your own needs. And he's saying that you need to do that more. It doesn't mean you don't care to care a little bit more about yourself, if that makes sense. And he's sending you so much love. And he's saying he would have give you anything. He would have give you anything. You already had his heart. But he would have give you anything. You was his world. And because of how much he loves you, it's so important for him to get this message that you need to take care of yourself. And okay, and he's telling me to give you a white rose from him, and he's kissing the rose and he's giving it to me to give to you, a white rose. And with that, I'm going to leave his love. He's an absolutely beautiful, lovely gentleman. And thank you very, 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 very much for working with me. And thank you, everybody that has joined me and lovely Toni today. Sorry about the technical problems that Toni's experienced. But
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And I think we'll be probably back again in a fortnight.
Yes.
And if you didn't get a message today, please take the love of spirit with you and know that all your loved ones are only just in the next room. They're never far away from you, and keep talking to them because I hear you. And with that, I'm going to leave you all. Yeah. And thank you very much for joining, and please join us again next time, and much love, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.